So by extricating, removing that from themselves, what is left? What are they without those culturally relevant things? All right, welcome back. This is the Perpetual Student again, and we're continuing the conversation about identity. Now, despite your preference of these cultural elements, they're salient or culturally important to these young men's development, because without them, now they have to look for something outside of their culture to now replace that which is gone. How do I dress as a man? How do I speak as a man? How do I carry myself as a man? How do I think as a man? All of these things now have to be replaced by a culture that is not original, or a culture that was not developed thinking about them. What's the consequence of that? Well, the consequence of that is young black males denying, rejecting, and replacing their culture with someone else's. Now, the go-to most of the time is white, or what they consider Eurocentric, most times really American culture, white American culture, right? This is seen as the improvement to oneself. So now that new identity that is based on a negation of your own culture, your own identity development is now replaced with another's. So a few things can happen. If your identity is based on the negation of what is natural to you and what is within you, right? Then how will it seamlessly be integrated into your identity? It will be difficult, because if you're basing that development on the negation of something that's already there, that's double work. The person is left questioning every move they make. Oh wait, is this the right outfit? Was that the right thing to say? Was that the right thing to do? Did I walk right? Did I dress right? Did I sound right? Did I have the right pitch? So you're left questioning everything you do. How can you walk with confidence, literally and figuratively, by questioning every move you make? That's because your identity was based on the negation of something that was already there. The development is going to be stunted. That's why I said identity development for black people is a luxury. So these young black men who are basing their identity development on the negation of what is natural to them has now become a man who questions himself every time. A man who has decided to adopt the culture of someone else through the negation of his own. So you'll have people coming out and saying things like, oh, slavery didn't exist. Oh, well, these people must have been weak, because how could they enslave all of y'all? Remember that? So a young man now left questioning himself, develops into a grown man who has no confidence and assurance in himself, all due to his identity formation being based on the negation of what is natural to him. So they talk about the man is the leader of the house. How effective can leadership be if you question every move? How will decisions be made if you have no confidence in your ability to make an effective decision? This is the dilemma that young black men face as they go out into the world, as they think about how they want to be seen and perceived, right? Because going back, everybody wants to be judged on the merit of what and who they are. But we know that this is not the case, right? If this was some utopian or fear world, yes, that would happen. But young black men are forced to form their identity through a negation of their own. So you must be wondering, what's the fix? It's not an easy one, but answers coming soon. Video, and make sure you check back for it. And we will discuss what's the best way for these young black men to confidently and intentionally integrate their blackness into their identity. We're gonna discuss it. Hey, and remember, never stop learning. See y'all. Peace.